Okay, so I'm going to talk about Marvel's new live-action and animated stuff they've announced at Comic-Con. Apparently, they're going to put a majority, as what I've heard, is a majority of their live-action stuff on ABC, and I think Disney's going to get their animated stuff. Now, first off, I want to talk about the live-action stuff, because I'm really kind of iffy on that. First off, I want to say that I'm not hating the idea, I'm just saying that I don't know if they can make it last, because I think the characters they picked are pretty cool. The ones they picked. First off, Cloak and Dagger. I think Cloak and Dagger, it's cool that they finally announced they're going to do a show about them. I think you could really do a show about these two characters. I mean, people don't. I think the problem they're going to run into is that people don't know these characters, and I think that might help or hurt it. And it doesn't have a great record for superhero TV shows. I mean, look at No Ordinary Family. It was good, but only lasted one season. Same thing goes, they announced they're going to do a show about Jessica Jones. Now, Jessica Jones is the wife of Luke Cage, and Luke Cage is going to be in here along with Carol Danvers. They haven't confirmed if she's going to be Miss Marvel or not, but they're supporting characters. Now, I don't know if you could... I mean, Jessica can definitely hold her own as a TV show, but I think, if anything, I think Luke Cage could have carried his own show more so, and have Jessica Jones as the supporting character, because I just feel like it's kind of off, because Jessica... has always been a supporting, I know she was a Marvel hero at one point or another, but I feel like she's now become more of a supporting character to Luke Cage. And maybe you could have I think it would have been cool to see a cool Luke Cage show, and it is cool to see, and I will give it that Miss Marvel Carol's going to be in this show too, and I think that's cool. The other thing is they're going to do a Mockingbird TV show. I think that's also a neat idea. The fact that they're going for these characters, not a lot of people, except us diehard comic book fans, know, is a really cool idea. But the problem, like I said before, is they're going to run into people. I mean, ABC, like I said before, ABC has a track record for not keeping up with good TV superhero shows, and you're going to need a lot of good special effects for some of these Marvel superheroes. I mean, Cloak and Dagger are going to need some special effects. Same goes for. Mockingbird. Mockingbird's gonna have. They better have a good actress for Bobby Morse. I wonder. They haven't even confirmed if any of these characters are gonna have costumes or not. That's the other thing. But like I said, I'm not hating the idea. I'm just wondering, if they can pull it off at all. I mean, what if it can't even make it past the pilot, or even if it gets developed that far at all? And the other thing I want to talk about live action wise is Guillermo del Toro's The Incredible Hulk series. Now, I think this one has probably the most hope out of all of them. I say that because, people know the Hulk, they know who the character is, but the problem that I've seen so far about this TV show is that it's going to focus on Bruce Banner more than the Hulk, and it's going to focus also more so on his and Betty Ross's relationship. Does that not scream Hulkville? Now, like I said, I'm not hating the idea, and I actually think it's cool that they have Guillermo del Toro on the project, because he's always said that one of the two characters he's always wanted to play around with in Marvel is Doctor Strange and the Hulk. So I think he's a perfect a person to bring the Hulk to a TV screen. And actually, Tori GNR and I were talking about this last night. We were basically talking about the Incredible Hulk TV show, and what happened? What we were basically talking about was that I'm sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought. Is that you really need to sell it about the Incredible Hulk, and he even I'm going to quote what he said. They had a great opportunity to do a good Incredible Hulk series where we had Banner on the run and him trying to control the Beast inside, rather than a romantic drama with a big green monster in the background as the background character. That's what he said, and I gotta agree with him. Or it's something akin to his says, because I can't remember, but it's something akin to that, he said. But I do agree with him 100%. You had a good chance, rather than play as a romantic drama, you had a good chance to do a drama action series. I still have faith in the project. I'm just wondering if they're gonna if Del Toro's gonna we're gonna change it around and have Hulk and Banner be the drama. I mean, it would be cool to see Betty in there and some romantic interest, but I don't think you need to carry a whole Hulk TV series around just those two characters and keeping Banner's identity as the Hulk secret. I mean, you can do so much with Banner with Banner's identity as the Hulk known throughout the world, and can be a cool cross country story, and still have that romantic interest of him wanting to go back to Betty, while still trying to cage the monster within. Now, I think that's it as far as Marvel live action. And like I said, I have faith in all of. I'm not hating the ideas. I'm just saying, I just hope they can make it past pilot, and the fans will accept them. I'm pretty open minded about the live action projects. I think it's a really cool idea for the live action projects. I just don't know how well they're gonna play out. That's what I'm trying to get across. I have hopes for them. But anyway, let's move on to the animated stuff. The animated stuff, we all know Ultimate Spider-Man is coming out. I gave my thoughts on Ultimate Spider-Man a while ago. They've also announced 2 other animated series, which I'm actually kind of think this is kind of cool, but they're actually doing, get this guys, they're actually doing a an animated series based off of Joss Whedon's X-Men, Astonishing X-Men run. That is awesome. I think that is freaking fantastic right there. I mean, Wolverine the X-Men was cool, and I really wish they didn't get rid of it, but an animated series based off of Joss Whedon's run in Astonishing X-Men, that is win right there. I hope, go the extra length and have Whedon write some episodes or help make the series. I just think this is just win right here. Maybe they'll do more, maybe they'll do some of the Warren Ellis stuff as well in Astonishing X-Men and Astounding X-Men and, this and that. I just didn't think that would happen, but I think that's cool so far. And the other animated series Marvel has announced is Hulk and the Agents of Smash. Now, for the longest time, I've waited for a new Incredible Hulk animated series. And the fact that they're bringing in, not only this, it's going to be a team series featuring the Hulk, She-Hulk, A-Bomb, and Scar. That's right, Hulk's son is finally getting an animated appearance as well as A-Bomb. You can't really count... I know A-Bomb was in... he was one of the boss characters in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, but that's not really counted animated. That's just video game appearance. But yeah, I think that's really cool that that Scar and A-Bomb are going to get put out there more in animated, because they are really. I think Scar and Rick Jones as A-Bomb was a really cool idea from the get-go of really developing his character. And Scar was just badass from the get-go. Greg Pak really made a really badass character, and I think I've noticed that fangirls will probably think he's awesome. Trust me, the Scar fangirls will suddenly climb when that series pops up in 2012. I kid you not. Scar's gonna have some, he's gonna have some fangirls after him. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what Marvel's putting out as live action. It's iffy, but I'm willing to give it a shot and willing to give it a chance, because these are some cool characters and some really cool character ideas. But it's just the matter of fact, like I said before, how well are they going to play it out, and how well are they going to develop the powers and the origin and whatnot. The animated stuff already just sounds like win so far. And I'm still wondering, are they still going to do that Thor animated series? I don't know. I mean, they talked about it for the longest time, and I haven't seen anything from it or heard any news of the Thor animated series, but yeah, this is more or less my thoughts on it. You guys tell me what you think of all this. Are you guys more interested in the live action stuff that Marvel's going to be putting out in 2012, or are you more interested in the animated stuff that Marvel's going to be putting out next year? If you ask me, I'm kind of more interested in the animated stuff, because I've always preferred animation over live action. And 2, I mean, these are some really cool ideas. I mean, maybe I can get back to liking Ultimate Spider-Man again with the new Spider-Man cartoon. The Joss Whedon Astonishing X-Men animated series just sounds really cool. And Hulk Agents of Smash just sounds like a really fun, I wouldn't say campy, but just a really fun idea of having a Hulk team series. Kind of like something akin to The Brave and the Bold. But anyway, I'm out.